Austin's stickers for his dirt bike came today in the mail and he is dying to get them put on. He wants me to help him put them on the plastic, which makes me incredibly nervous. All right, Austin, are you ready to try this?
Yep, it's all you.
I'm nervous, very nervous. I don't want to mess this up. Welcome back, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us today. We finally got the kids off to school and it's quiet again around here. Clay and I are still working on this blasted stained project we have going on. The mantle behind me still needs to be stained and our balusters finally came in. So now we have to get a stain that's gonna go well with that. Also with the mantle, our problem that we're having right now is that the wood that the balusters will go into is a super dark, almost reddish color right here. As you can see, it's way darker than the flooring, but it's also way darker than the mantle and it has red undertones. And so we are having a heck of a time finding a stain that does not turn this just bright red, pink, or yellowish orange color, which I hate all of those colors. So I'm really wanting something to look more natural. I'm wanting it more of a natural brown. And I've been working with Sherwin-Williams for like 2 weeks now. They're trying to come up with a combination that will work for both the handrail part and the mantle. Clay and I are gonna run down to Sherwin-Williams right now. They think they have a concoction made up that will go well with both pieces of wood. Sir. I don't have a lot of paint on the shelf in here.
There's not a lot of things. It's bare in here.
Whatever we need to cover stuff with.
All right, guys, we finally got a stain that's gonna work. No, it doesn't look like there's much of a difference right here on this piece. This is it right here, this little strip. It looks fairly close to the natural color right here. And then on the lighter piece of wood, there it is right there. So it looks more different on the lighter piece than it does on the darker piece. But this was a piece we're really having a hard time with because it's really red. There's a lot of red in this white oak, which is weird, but this is what they came up with to kind of neutralize the red. And I think it looks good. It keeps it pretty light.
It will at least complement the flooring way more than like this color right here, which that's what every other stain was turning this wood, was like bright red, orange, not cute.
Yeah. So this guy that was in there was pretty funny. It's like, this one was definitely a challenge. Terry made him do a bunch of these just to make sure it was right, which is true. The wood's very expensive these days, like crazy expensive. And so you definitely want to make sure it's right. It's worth putting the time into that because you could waste a lot of wood staining it the wrong color or time.
For sure.
A lot of time. So if you put the wrong stain on, you got to sand the whole thing down and it just becomes an absolute nightmare at that point. So you want to be sure before you put that color on because it's a hassle, it's a nightmare after that.
All right, now that we have the stain figured out, we have got to run into Home Depot really fast, grab some masking tape and some paper to cover up our floors. We're gonna start getting everything masked off and get ready to paint. I am super excited to get it done. I'm not excited to do all the work that I know is coming from this. Painting is miserable and I hate it, but gotta be done.
It's gonna be a process too because we've got to stain the mantle first, tape that off, also the handrail pieces, but
yes,
we're gonna send those down to my buddy's shop. But we have to obviously stain the mantle in place because it's nailed in place. So once we get the mantle done, we can spray the fireplace black. Then we can tape off the mantle and spray all the doors, ceilings, everything else is going to that solid color that we did in our bedroom. So it's definitely probably like a 4 or 5 day process at least. And so our house is gonna be an absolute mess. Things are gonna be just covered. And I know Terry's gonna be dying to get it done, even though we're gonna have to just wait. It's like a hurry up and wait game. Like, get it done and then wait.
The goal is to have it done by Thanksgiving when all of my family shows up. And so we're starting to get a little pressure for time here, but we'll get it done.
It's tape.
Tape and this paper to cover the floors. What else do we need?
Yeah, we gotta get tape to cover the floors, but that's not it. All right, we got everything we need. We found some caulk. There's not much stuff here. There's more caulk. It's a good thing we don't need glue, Tara. Look at the glue shelf right here.
Oh yeah.
You got some landscaping glue, which I'm not sure you need.
Completely empty. Holy smokes.
Kind of crazy, but
it's scary to see shelves looking like that. At least we found everything we needed. Got the paper, caulk, and tape.
Let's get out of here.
We are finally back home from running all of our errands. We got everything picked up and hopefully we can get a good start on getting the floor covered tonight, getting stuff masked off. possibly getting some stain up on this mantle. We'll just see how the night goes. But the kids are all home from school and having some snacks, getting things done. Austin's stickers for his dirt bike came today in the mail, and he is dying to get them put on. He wants me to help him put them on the plastic, which makes me incredibly nervous because I'm pretty sure it's probably like a one-time stick kind of a thing, right, Austin? If I mess it up, how bad is it gonna be?
Yeah, you gotta get on it just right.
Yeah, he wants me to stick these on this black plastic right here. Here's the sticker. I don't know about this, Austin. I'm super nervous. I don't want to mess it up.
I already tried and it's hard, so.
Oh, great. That gives me lots of comfort. Carmen, what are you doing over here?
Making a mess.
Making a humongous mess. The dang, what are these?
Pomegranate.
Pomegranate seeds. She beats them out of the pomegranate, but look at the mess, Carm. Look at the mess. I hope that comes out.
Tie-dye.
No.
And then you have to pour them in
It's a lot of work for just a few seeds.
It's actually a lot.
Carmen loves this time of year when the pomegranates finally come back out. Carmen is happy about it, but I don't super love them. They make such a big mess. Anyways, all right, Austin, are you ready to try this?
Yep, it's all you.
I'm nervous, very nervous. I don't want to mess this up. All right, I was able to successfully sort of help him get these on here. One of them didn't turn out super great. The other one turned out really good. So lesson learned, we know how to do them now. Next time we will definitely do it the right way. Have a few bubbles in one of them, but from far away, looks pretty good.
This one has the bubbles.
This one over here that he's putting on.
Just take a needle.
That's what we were talking about.
Yeah.
I just worry that if we do a needle, you'll be able to see it, like a puncture in the sticker. You think?
Ooh, it's got a lot of bubbles.
I know.
Could you get it back off or no?
No. Well, the problem is we learned. Oh, Steve. What did we learn?
Stickers are stupid sticky.
Stupid sticky?
So we learned that you cannot take the whole back off before you stick it on there. You have to do a little bit at a time, push it down as you go. And
You guys should have
Austin,
consulted me first.
well, he had already taken the back off before I started helping
Well, I
him.
was doing it that way and then I got too far. I was like, yeah, there's no way.
Sometimes it's hard once you get past that point. You're still
Yeah,
going
so
back.
we did the best we could with what we had to work with.
The next bike will be a little much better.
Let's see.
Bike actually looks really good compared to what it used to look like. Get these graphics on here and it'll be beautiful. Looks like, are we gonna try and peel this thing off and fix the bubbles or poke them with a needle?
We're peeling it off.
Well,
It's gonna ruin it. We'll probably take it apart at this point.
We successfully got most of the bubbles out of that side panel. Clay's now working on trying to get one on the gas tank. We got a better strategy this time around.
well, I'm making some marks on where, I think it should end up to where it'll line up like the silver right here or the gray lines up with this line right here. And then so where this line comes right here, this black line, I made a mark on the tank and then where it's supposed to end right there. And so if you start with those two marks and one down here on this side, getting those two things lined up because this one here was just slightly off. So that's what's kind of caused the bubbles is because it doesn't really fit the shape that it's supposed to because it's tweaked a little bit.
Yes.
And so if we can make sure that it fits the tank that it's cut out for or the shape, then it should make it easier. And so just trying to figure that out. But we've got to like peel off some tape or some paper to get it stuck. And then it's just, can we reach underneath there to build our best without peeling too much, right? We learned this with the
It's
wallpaper
tricky.
thing.
Yeah,
This is like wallpaper, just
tricky.
smaller and weird shape.
All right, the bike is completed. The graphics are on. Austin just has to grab a few more things and it's ready to put up for sale. You've never even known this is the same bike, Austin.
You guys want to see the before and after pictures?
Totally different. Looks really good.
Crazy. What it looks like now.
I am just coming inside from helping Austin with that dirt bike, guys. And right now, you are looking at the Student of the Week, Carmen. How do you become Student of the Week?
So we have these like 6 C's. There's like 6 words. There's like communication, critical thinking, creativity, and there's like 6 of them. And to get Student of the Week, you have to be like really good at one of those 6 C's. And today, or like this week, it was creativity, and so.
So you got it because you're being creative. What did you do to be creative?
I don't know, my teacher just like picks somebody and then puts it, and then like sends it in, and then they just put you as Student of the Week.
That's cool. So they put your picture up at school, right? I've seen that.
So
on the board?
They used to do that, but they don't do it anymore.
Oh, really?
I don't know why,
You
but
get any like special things at school, like?
I got
Do you get like cut to the front of the lunch line or anything?
No, I just get this certificate and 2 coupons.
2 coupons, nice. The Pizza Pie Cafe and the Brick Oven. We love both of those. We need to go to the Brick Oven. We haven't been there in a while.
We do, it's delicious. So this is a little note from Carmen's teacher. It says, Carmen shares with others how she has done a problem. She is willing to share her ideas and strategies with others in our class to help them understand how to do it.
So you're telling me Carmen's not afraid to speak?
Not at all.
Why are you giggling?
I think anyone's surprised about that.
Not even you?
I was not afraid to say what's on her mind.
Carmen,
It's a good thing, Carmen.
I know.
I'm guessing you're gonna get a few more of these awards.
1 year I got 3.
You got 3 in 1 year? Oh my gosh. That's a lot. That could be a record. If it's a record, we want it hung on the school, on the wall. Guys, we are proud of Carmen for getting Student of the Week. I didn't know that she got it 3 times in 1 year. That's crazy. And why did she not tell us that?
Mistaking or not remembering correctly.
Really? That seems like a lot of times to give it to one kid.
It
But,
does.
I mean, she deserves it for sure. We're just not sure that really happened. Carmen, are you sure it happened? All right, she's sure. So 3 times. Pretty impressive. Guys, we appreciate you watching. We appreciate you hanging out with us. We love you. We'll see you guys back here tomorrow.